platform. I'm your host, JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. If you're a member of the channel, please do um, that great work of keeping um, intact with what we're coming with, because as what we said, we have a few membership thing coming with in the future. So look out for that. And for persons that want the membership, just look out for the join button. If you do see it, you could click it and YouTube will guide you along the lines. So as you saw by the title, we had touched a conversation yesterday about how to get the stadium filled. Now we are seeing Shenseea repping the one of the jerseys, so we're going to talk about that. Then we're going to look on the Reggae Boyz and also the coach. Yes, that is something that we want to cover. And then we have to look at a few more things that we had on the books. What are we talking about? We're talking about clubs that are connected to Jamaican players as well. All right. So like the Chelsea, we have to give you some follow up on the Chelsea. West Ham, we had talked on West Ham. Well, we have the information now on West Ham. We can look at that as well. All right. Yes. So all of that on the table. So thanks all of you guys coming in. Massive respect on that. So let me start with where we started yesterday. We started with Pochettino, and we had read something. It looks like it's confirmed now. It's definitely Pochettino had problems with in-house individuals. So it had nothing to do with what he did on the field. It was just them wanting to control things. So Chelsea trying to run things a specific way, and Pochettino cannot respect that. And obviously, when a coach reach certain levels, obviously some people yesterday, not a few, I think Venom or something. So that's his name. Stated that um Pochettino is not a big coach, but I class him again amongst the big level of coaches. So him himself just couldn't get on with Chelsea at this point, because Chelsea have a ownership that they want to run thing like a movie star thing, and maybe this is something that the English overall pyramid need to look into and stop giving these American owners the franchises, because it's gonna cause problems, because they want to try and do it like the American clubs, and that is just a recipe for disaster. But what we're seeing now, because it just can't work. These things are working in the same manner for years, decades. So you can't come and just spin it and expect it to work. I saw them trying things to say that they are going to get games, start getting games on different continent, even the Premier League. They're trying to invent everything to appease different locations now, because the Americans them come in. I think it's just not good, because they're going to kill off the Premier League based on what I'm looking at, people. But that's just me saying that. All right. So Pochettino out, and we are waiting to hear them announce someone else for the position. All right. Vinny Congo, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. So he was not fired. He was the one that leave. They said it's mutual conversation, and he left. So definitely they're saying he's welcome back if he in the future. Something like that they wrote, and it looks like that's the case. So I'm very sorry that that really took place, because the team was just looking very good. But I guess it's a boss run things. He pays the money, and if you don't want to do what he wants, you have a limited time. All right. So Vinny Congo, big up yourself. Ty, big up yourself. DNA football, big up. Chorus in the building. Omar Foley, my brother, big up. O says, I'm glad Pochettino has left. Well, okay, bring back Thomas Tuchel. So you think that Thomas Tuchel will get a better performance out of these guys? Because I thought that Chelsea played some good football, straight through the year. All right. Obviously, they just never had the right pieces, because that was stemmed by injuries. And now we are learning, because of these people dictating how things go. So I think Pochettino did well enough in the end to get himself in Europe. I think it's very good. He had a very good season based on all the trials and tribulation that took place. We have to be honest to ourselves. And that's why they couldn't fire him based on performances. It was based off him wanting the exact power as other managers around the league, which is fair, because he's equally as big as any one of them. I do believe that if he goes at Tottenham, he does better at Tottenham because he started Tottenham with worse off players and still did well. If he goes to Manchester United, he does better. If he goes to Liverpool, he will do similar things to Klopp. Believe me, he's a solid coach, people. So stop believing that he's a waste man and stuff. So the man had his power. He knew his worth. So that's why he asked for certain things. And I think that he's going to get a job instant. Instant. Just watch. Just what the way you're now going to know how good that coach is, look how fast he's going to get a job. Instant. And get everything that he wanted. That's the thing, he's going to get everything that he wanted. So you're going to see that it's just the ego of the Chelsea board is the biggest problem. All right. I think Pochettino is better than Tuchel by a million mile. All right. Sadna, big of yourself, but that's just my opinion. If you have yours, no problem. DNA said Chelsea want a puppet manager. Um, I don't think they wanted a puppet manager, but they wanted someone that wanted just to be around them and just try to be a development type manager. So work with the system that they do have. So not necessarily a puppet, but a person that they can respect and believe that they can uplift their young players and take their time to grow rather than, oh, I want to reach the Champions League. I don't have it in time, and I am going to get it done. And he reached in Europe, and he clearly proved that this man wants to go back for the Champions League. And look like if you give him the pieces, it's going to rush their work. So rushing their work will cost more money for them as well. You understand me? It's going to cost more money for them. So maybe in the next 2 years, they don't have that plan. You understand me? Because sometimes people take a time, they want to just be amongst Europe, but not necessarily directly up there fighting and challenging. Maybe that's going to cost them an extra 500, 600 million. So they can't manage that, So they're just not working with Pochettino at this point. All right. Um, we finished the season on a positive not note, but my opinion, it was a terrible season for Chelsea. But I have given you a lot more other pieces to the puzzle, and that's why I said I think it was a good season for them based on the injuries and everything, and based on how they played. Because when Chelsea weren't picking up any point, I was telling people that I think that Chelsea is one of the better performing teams as it relates to the attacking and the midfield third. The way they press and close the zones, they had some of the best metrics at the time. But the problem is their pieces was just not clicking at the back, and the injuries keep on rotating, and that was the biggest problem with them right there. Let me go through the rest of the chat. Owen said, JD, good morning. When did you learn about Shenseea? I am hoping that her name spells with two A's, two E's. I'm saying A's like it's Netherlands, calling EAs. Yeah, but I saw she spelled her name with Seea. I know you are always late. Someone sent it to me, and then I put it on the list. All right, so I don't know why you guys behaving like that. Neil Goulson, big of yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. All right, respect. I respect your opinion as well. Lansley, he's on the stream already. Michael Thomas, sorry. Um, Sometimes these people don't understand that the words are just whatever. I'm not going to argue with anybody about the words. If you think that I can't pronounce things right, you might figure out why I pronounce certain things wrong from time to time, according to you. But for me, it's still correct, it's still technically correct. But you just don't know as yet, and none of you guys try to invest. Why am I always saying the wrong pronunciation? All right? Until one of you guys get it, then I am going to reason on it. Michael, big up yourself, all right? I don't know your last name. Leave it alone. Corey, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Demo says, "This did I miss the Shenyang picture? Money pull up, please." What you mean by that, Demo? Uh, yes, you always said that Chelsea was good. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Because we are watching football and we are watching all the stages, and we're seeing it. Yes. Lulu, big up yourself, man. Thanks for being here. Massive respect for the continuous support. The fact that we start these streams so early, and this is one of the most claustrophobic space ever. And the way you guys support the streams, I have to give you guys massive respect. All right, yeah, man. So thanks for the continued support. All right. Michael said it's all good. All right. Chris Smith in the building. Put Shenseea picture again. If I missed it, I have never put the pictures yet. I'm going to upload it when I'm done with this stream or when I'm home. Demo, I'm gonna make the wallpaper when I'm home. But she was a part of the conversation. All right, so that was Pochettino. That was Pochettino. All right. So a lot of teams switching over people. So now it's Liverpool's turn. All right. I've been beaten into submission. Liverpool's turn. So Arne Slot to become Liverpool FC new coach. Liverpool Football Club can announce Arne Slot as agreed a deal to become the club's new head coach, formally taking up the position on June 1st, 2024, subject to a work permit. So that means he's going to work on, obviously, yeah, this is big job. So he's not going to get any denial of work permit. So he's going to be there on the first. But they have to put all of these things, they have to put all of these things into play to make sure people know. The 45-year-old will join Reds from Feyenoord ahead of the 2024-2025 season after a deal was reached with the Eredivisie club for his service. Slot will replace Jurgen Klopp at the helm following his decision to step down from the post at the end of the current campaign. The Netherlands-born coach will arrive after three highly successful seasons with Feyenoord, during which he led them to the title in 2023 and was named Eredivisie Manager of the Year on two occasions. More recently, helped the Rotterdam club to victory in the KNVB Cup in April. Yeah, April. Sorry. After they defeated Nijmegen in no. Yeah. All right. So they're switching the thing. Hold on. Let me change it to English. All right. Yeah. After defeating Nick 1-0 in the final. Prior to moving to Feyenoord, Slot held the position at AZ Alkmaar head coach, and he had led them to second place in the table, beating leaders Ajax only on goal difference when the Dutch season was cancelled due to C19. All right. Yes. So Arne Slot. Um. Yeah. Arne Slot. I would love for Demo to explain to me what he takes from this coach joining because he's going to be there. For me, I will go after. I will go after. Pastor, I don't know if you know him or what you think a new coach could do for Liverpool at this point. You know, like what you think, what you're expecting from a coach coming in for Liverpool.
Good morning to you, JD. Good morning to those in the chat and those who will rewatch the stream. The coach has to come in, so needless we fight about the coach coming in. Expectations would be that Klopp finish third, so you're getting a team that you're probably going to be involved in some sort of transition,
Mm-hmm.
but you can't transition down. So expectations is that they hold their position in the top four to be title contenders, despite whatever transition might ensue. Um, I don't really see the reason for this elongated dialogue as to Klopp left, so you have to get a coach. Is this coach the best based on some person's metric? Because I don't know if I want to say a particular coach from any region doesn't do well in the EPL. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole, but here's what's true. Coaches at certain level of experience tend to manage certain teams better. So I am not going to add too much to that. I expect him to do well at Liverpool. He's a fairly well experienced coach coming out of coming out of the what you would call the education center of football. Then I think he's equipped to do the what is required at Liverpool. So I'm not reading too much into it. At certain level of experience, when you get certain clubs, you're expected to manage a particular way.
All right. So people, he got second this year, and you know that PSV had first place. He had quality players there. Lasharel Gatorada was there as well. That is my player for more than five years now. When I told people that this player is gonna be one of the best players, I wanted him to come and represent Suriname. I was talking about these players a long time. Been a while now. I'm getting old in scouting players, but Letter Sherrill Geterada was on my list, and he was seriously talented. You have Calvin Steng. Calvin Steng is the man ability to control ball is not normal. All right, and Ueda was actually at Circle Braga. That's where they bought him from. So he was one of them that I saw the last time when I went to look for what's in the kid name? Uh from all
Jimenez,
Zimenez. So he played for the same club as Zimenez. So they had some quality players playing there. What he plays a normal 4-3-3 or a 4-2-3-1 system. Demo. I know Demo says that he doesn't really like him. Demo, I think he can bring he can the transition we're currently going into Demo. I think he could be one of the man for that. If they do respect him, highly, he would be the man for that demo. Um, I am not sure if they're gonna finish top four instant under him, but demo, you see all your player, you see all your player. I think he's going to make your player very good. Your player is going to truly become good now, which is Mr. Alexander Arnold. He's going to truly become good now because everything that you guys told me that he could do, let me see if he can do it under this coach because spacing and placements is going to be very much important under this coach. I think it's with Dima. Stop disrespecting the man, all right? Stop disrespecting the man, Demo, all right? Give him a chance because every technical coaches that comes to the Premier League and have quality technical players, they make a mockery of the Premier League. So I know he can win more than 20 games in the Premier League off the bat. Off the bat. All right. So I'm sure he can win 20 games. So 20 games is already 60 points. I'm not saying that he's going to lose the next 18. I'm just saying, I'm sure just his style alone will instantly give you 20 wins to Liverpool. So and then now I'm gonna see how the rest of it comes. I think he will be good enough to finish them top four, but maybe not challenge in the first season. But I think this is the right direction for Liverpool. I actually think so because if Pep is going to stay for 2 more years, Arsenal have Arteta. This is the type of football that will dominate the league for the next 5, 6 years. All right, and the only thing can actually counter them is this type of football, high pressing, technical football. All right, and this guy has it. He's a better technical coach than Jurgen Klopp. Believe me. All right, so I know you don't rate him, Demo, but give him a chance. People click me, because you're gonna learn, You're gonna learn to stop disrespect Dutch football. All right, JD, I don't know if you think Liverpool are Aston Villa, but we challenge for titles and Champions League. Demo, I remember years when Liverpool ain't challenging for nothing. You act like me at 20 years old. All right, remember years when Liverpool is just a average sixth place team, sixth to eighth place team, they're fighting for position. So Jurgen Klopp give you this peak hype. All right, Jurgen Klopp give Liverpool consistency. All right, no bother with it, Demo. And more than 25 years, may I watch the Premier Leagues. Don't bother with it, Demo. You're not going to get away with this acting like your team is a super big team. All right, you have been on good spells now, Demo. We are going to give you a so, Demo, why the next man can't? Why the next man can't? Why the next man can't come and build something, Demo? Stop calling man scrub the Demo. Stop calling man um uh, uh, um scrub. All right, Demo. Be respectful, Demo. All right. Stop calling the man scrub, because the man is not a scrub. The man have equal license as Jurgen Klopp. Maybe he may have the trophies as Jurgen Klopp. I know that his team is a better progressive team than Jurgen Klopp. The big, high level football, high level kicking, a long ball playing football. You're not going to see that. Obviously, you're going to see more technical football. So your baller that you rate, we are going to see if he's actually technical or he's just faking it under Jurgen Klopp's system. We are going to learn soon. Your player will get exposed soon. You Demo, you, all right, you Demo. Your player will get exposed soon. I will see if him good, cause I will be watching that. He is the one that I want to see. All right. He plays in a baby league. All right. Determines that Liverpool has never been a normal team. Determine I know that you're determined to say anything that I'm not saying. All right? Yes. So just say the opposite. Just change the name to JD opposite. All right? Just change the name to JD opposite. Liverpool have been a normal team in several years, several consistent years. All right? You're all determined. Stop acting like you're 20 years old. All right? Yes. JD only wants him because Man City will have no challenge now. Demo, I'm telling you, people click this video because Demo are gonna learn, Demo will learn. All right. I think Liverpool will be good next season just the same. Over 70 points, just the same. All right. Yes, I think so. I think so. And they're gonna play better football than what Jurgen Klopp played. I don't know if it's going to take 15 games for them to start showcase that, but believe me, you're going to see some football in Liverpool this year by around the 15th game or so. Clip it, and then you're not going to give them respect. And you're not going to learn to respect Netherlands. You're not going to learn to respect football. All right, I won't be watching, so I won't learn. Oh my God. Oh, okay. Oh, Demo can just go over the top, man. Like, why, Demo? Just give him a chance. Give him a chance, Dima. Give him a chance. Just click me. Click me. Click me. All right. Um. No. So Dima, go in history and see how much champions went over 75 points in the Premier League. Just go in history and see what champions went over 75. So if I said them are gonna get over 70 points, or they are gonna get over 75 points, and you yourself said that you weren't gonna win the league next year. So so Pastor, oh, you look at that. He said, they weren't gonna win the league next year. And I said, okay, over the history, 75 points is always good enough to give you over third place. Put it third place, 75 points. Third place is always good enough for that. So if this man is going to come in and give you 70 to 75 points at the start, would that not be a good transitional coach? And then you see what he can build on? The
I would
fact Demo,
agree. I would agree. JD, you see, the thing is, we say one thing, presumably out of one side of our mouths, and say something different out of the next side. The world regards the Dutch system as the education center of the football world. Dutch football academies are rated in the top of top in the world. Correct?
Yes,
If
yes, it's still
this
rated.
if this is
Belgium and
so,
Netherlands have the
if,
highest level
yeah,
football in education. Same here.
but if this is so, which all of these so-called football fans, say this, if this is true, and the man is coming out of that system, despite which league he has been honing his skills in, that's the system he's coming out of. So this is like you being a Jamaican who regards the scholastic aptitude of lawyers from Norman Manley School of Law, but then the lawyer passes out, and because he only practiced in Jamaica, you don't rate him as a lawyer.
All right.
If he's from the school that does the best job, and he has been there and passed everything and showcased that he has learned it by the clubs he has coached at, what is there for you to question his credentials? It's not just the paperwork him have. He have the experience.
But listen this. Persa said, how many Dutch managers actually do well in recent time? Are you talking specifically the Premier League, or you're talking in football, world football? Because world football wouldn't be a conversation. If you're talking the Premier League, I'm gonna ask you how much actual managers did well in the Premier League in the last 10 years. How much actual managers did well in the Premier League? Like what you call their class as well. Can you answer that, please? Because when you see, all right, yeah, love you said the Premier League. Then how much managers actually did well in the Premier League? Because to be honest, if you're gonna class the big teams, because I'm assuming that you're talking the top 6 teams. If you're talking top 6 teams, how much actual managers did well in the Premier League? Because you have to say maximum five. You understand me? If you're talking the top six, and I don't even think it's five, you have to say like three. And it's
It
just
is
Klopp.
not
It's
five
just
because
Klopp.
you have
It's
teams
just Klopp.
rotated out.
Klopp. Um. uh, um. Pep and Arteta to some extent, and some fans said Pep didn't. Arteta don't do well. So pretty much over the last 7 to 10 years, past that, it's only two managers did well. Then this kind of top six conversation. Then it's only two managers do well. If you're gonna talk about top six, because top six is the man that spend $1 billion for players, and they are required to win the Premier League and win other trophies. And it's only two managers in the last 10 years. So I don't understand, you know. And if you look here now, look here. Manchester United don't do well because they picked up 60 points. The same coach from the Dutch, he's in his second final. Would this be? This is one of his finals. He made a final before, right? Because I think
Yes,
it's two finals he went to. Two finals he went to. So if you want to drop down his standard and all sorts of story, he still made two finals. So aside with all of the other guys, them that you're going to try question, he made two finals in a era that is a Klopp and a Pep era. So that wouldn't define as success because we are lauding Arteta for winning a FA Cup at the start and also accumulating some points. So at the same time, making some finals ain't important as well in your first season. In your first season, So even though the numbers on the actual league side doesn't look good, that is honesty. But at the same time, you still made two finals. So with a lot of injuries, says you as well. So I don't know. I'm not really getting it. What is it's like you're just eating and Dutch. I'm feeling that now.
he wanted a better, and he said it in the chat. There were better choices. He wanted a different coach, and he has allowed that to play, I believe, on his psychic, and so that's how he expressed himself. I'm not going down that road, JD, to fight with that because here's what's
No,
true.
I just, because I saw it, I just wanted to chop it up. All right, no problem. I guess Dutch football is not respected, because it's very hard to play, and you have to have very high IQ to play that damn thing. So put some respect on the Dutch region. I'm wondering if it's because me. the year. That's how I hate it, because the last time,
Um,
oh no, no, pastor, the last time Ajax, the man them put down Ajax are garbage and all sorts of story, I'm saying, but Aston Villa and a bigger club for Ajax. I know that they're going through a transitional period. That is true, but the disrespect that they put on Ajax, I have to say, all right, you know what? But I realize
no,
that any club that anything that I'm affiliated to, them beat, So I think that's
JD,
what the one Pressa and
JD, you have to understand this, and it comes across in what you do because you have now become invested in the region. So this is something you don't want the show to get away in. So I'll just pass it in
okay,
saying,
yes, but no, but
hold on, no. You
I,
see, even in your pronunciation of your English words now, you were reading the document, but because you were reading with the Dutch application, you even initially saw April as April. That's
yes,
because of your
but
investment in the region.
But
So you start
pastor,
apply.
the reason why I said April is sometimes it was in Dutch. I was just reading and translating
Yeah,
from
that's what
Dutch
I'm
to
saying.
to English.
I realized
So
it. I
I
realized
had to
it.
change the thing to English, and then the
Yes,
words them come up. All the words them come up.
I realized it because you were reading everything else with the
Yes,
Dutch alliteration, and so when you got to April, that is when I realized that you were actually reading the Dutch, the Dutch article. So I say, oh hell yeah. So that is why they cannot deal with you saying Thomas for
yeah,
Thomas.
but I'm not gonna
It
fight them
yeah,
anymore. I am not
yeah.
gonna fight these mans. These mans, Jason, Ferran, Demo, Michael, Thomas himself. Sorry. I would just leave them alone because the fact that none of them picked up why I had the problem at first, I just left them alone. I figured out that they wanted to fight. Yes, I figured out that they wanted to fight. So I said, okay, I'm not gonna fight with anybody because I know in my heart I knew the right one. But you know what? Let me leave it alone. So, anyways, people, please do hit the like button. We have 120 people in the house, and we have not hit 50 as yet, but that is nice. Love the fact that you guys still hit the like button. But yeah, man, let me try aim for 150 again on this big bad video. So keep on getting it up, or you get the likes on the video. Go at the top of the screen, you see a triple dot. Then you click the like button. You can click the share button and also the subscription button. We are rapidly running to 11,000, which is very good. Because my intention is to get back this name Imaxit to 20,100 because that's where my channel got shut down the last time or got stolen or scammed or whatever. All right. Yes. But at least we still got good things out of it because we got two separate platforms. So now I can talk on my international thing. So if I pronounce Thomas, nobody criticize me, you know? Yes. So yeah, I can go over there and talk
Because
Surinamese.
you will have the Dutch supporters
Yes, I
understanding
will
you
have
perfectly.
Surinamese over there as well. Yes, I will have Surinamese over there. All
Woo.
right, do big up yourself, big up yourself, my brother. Thanks for being here. Long time don't see. All right, yeah, man. Big up yourself. Then we have Ideal Football. Said JD, what you that Vincent company to Bayern? All right, look at Vincent company. Look at Vincent company. Vincent company. Um, he just deal with Burnley. Burnley never had the pieces for him, and everybody want to sign the Vincent company. Why Bayern out here trying to find a man that failed? I'm gonna ask Presser and all of these people because me watching them, I told that Burnley I go create 3 chances, 6 chances on all big teams faster and they went on to play Manchester United and create the same amount of chances. But if you don't have the pieces, them people look at metrics. They are not looking at the ego test to say, oh, yeah, Burnley should have beat Manchester United, beat City for me to sign him. No, if I get him Harry Kane, all of them 6 chances they were are gonna be created better by Leroy Sane to Harry Kane. And all of them are gonna be converted. Him are gonna score 100 goals in the Bundesliga and bring it back to the top. That's what I see because this man football is a different level, and that is Belgium. Just to see him out of the Dutch region. You understand me? So that is a coach that is successful, which is this man. All right. So Presser, relax yourself. You see it in the same video. You get smoke. All right. Yes. KSI last cousin. Okay, they said so. I'm favor KSI now. Oh, pertaining to Kompany and Bayern, I don't see it as a bad appointment. No, but it couldn't be a bad appointment. Kompany was creating some of the most chances straight throughout the championship, took the Premier League with lower quality players. So that is the recipe for success. You're giving better players. And he give him a better budget, and his success rate will be undeniable. All right. Yes. So big up to Kompany. All right. Ernest, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. All right. So we have West Ham now. West Ham Lopetegui gets the West Ham job. We were talking about that the last time as it relates to Mikel Antonio. And we're saying that all Lopetegui plays, it will help. I think they will keep Mikel Antonio on for a little extended period if he has to take a pay cut. Because I think I heard them say that they want a few players. So for him to resign, I think he has to take a pay cut. Or else they might just have to force to move away from him. But I think that he still have a solid year, can work under Lopetegui. But Lopetegui, they said Lopetegui still will be out there looking a striker. He actually said that he likes the player. And I had said that. And Mr. Presser backed me up as well. And I've heard Lopetegui saying that he likes the player. But obviously, he's going up in age, so he would need someone, a successor to him. So they would keep him there as long as possible to try filter the next person in, just like what they wanted to do with Skamaka. Skamaka just couldn't replace him at the time because Skamaka just didn't have the ability to the
Mm-hmm.
dog in him, as what Antonio said, because Antonio had said so that Skamaka didn't have the dog in him. Sometimes Antonio talk. I can see why people have a beef with him always, Antonio, because because that's why Richarlison wanted to thump him down, but Richarlison just act out his Brazilian emotional self because Antonio will kill Richarlison. Sorry, my language, people, but Antonio can't. Richarlison can't this the done. Richarlison can't this the done. That is absolute foolishness, The man don't talk too much. The man is an honest person, Umzo. The man talk him talk. Yes, the man talk him talk.
JD,
Um, but sometimes I could understand that he talks out of turn because I think what he said about Skamaka could come off disrespectful if someone don't really grasp the full understanding of the English language. Worst off, a man coming from Italy and stuff. Because you saying that the man don't have the dog in him, that's saying that the man is a weak person. That is not nice.
I wouldn't. It can be interpreted another way too, because he did give him credit that the technical acumen is there. It's just that what people would describe as a killer instinct. Skamaka was not going into those crunching 50-50 bullish that Michael Antonio goes into.
Yeah, but
And that's what he was actually describing.
Skamaka is like 6'4", 6'5", 6'6". I don't even know. He's big, man. I don't know. All
He
he was just that dogged.
But JD, again, a lot, and I learned this. I learned this when I coached netball. A lot of tall people, the percentage of them that jump high is very low because they're already there. Because he's already big in terms of having height plus mass, he doesn't feel the need. Because growing up, when they're growing in that growth sport, everybody bounces off them. So he doesn't see the need to fight and bulldoze his way like a Michail Antonio who is shorter.
Yeah.
And that's just the reality. People who are that mass don't feel the need to be bullish. I don't always want to do this, but I'm going to do it. I was not a big player playing defense. So I was always robust and rough and punching. Now that I have on more mass, I still have that same mentality. So when I go on the field with even my younger players, they're like, "No, Pastor, you tackle too hard." I always tackle hard because I was lighter growing up because I was doing track. I was doing several sporting disciplines. I didn't have on no body mass. I was just chiseled. That was it. Michael Antonius has spent all his life bullying. His way rough and tumble fighting. Scamacha didn't have to do that. He was always big. So he
Yeah,
doesn't have
and
that. And that's what Antonio was
he's
explaining.
technically better than
Yeah, he's
Mikel
technically
Antonio.
better than Michail Antonio. He just don't have the and I'm going to use the Michail Antonio terminology, the dog in him to be fighting.
Because at Atlanta after destroying Liverpool, in the first leg, went on to win the overall thing. They defeated Bayern Leverkusen. Um, three. He had an assist in a game, and overall he went to Europe. Look at this. He went to Europe. He had 6 goals, 6 goals in Europe, 1 assist, so 7 goals contribution there. And then in the Serie A, let me give you the Serie A. He had 11 goals and 6 assists, 17 goals contribution right there. So you see that. So Coppa Italia, let me see if how much he gets. 1 goal in Coppa Italia right here as well. So it turns out that he's having a very good season over there. So it's either it's either England was just not for him at the time, or the system that the coach plays. And I would want to say the system that the coach plays. Because you know who he
Mhm.
reminds me of? He reminds me of Eden Dzeko from Manchester
Oh.
City.
Hmm.
He's a technical baller, but he's big, just like what you said. All right. So that's what I saw from him. So I just don't believe that he would have fitted in Moyes' style. Mikel
Yeah.
Antonio is more the bullish striker to
Hmm.
lay off for people. So he's the workman for the wingers them. That's what. That's why you have my boy score so much goals over the year, because he's truly the striker. He just doesn't have the body as Mikel Antonio to bully and fight. So he just roll off him at all times, and he's bowing. That's bowing. That's why he scores so much goals every single year, and that's why he said if Mikel Antonio is the best player he ever plays with, because obviously that's the man that does everything for you, and you
Does
just
all
need
the
to
work
go
for you.
and just do
You're just a
and score.
slot machine. You're slotting
Obviously,
things.
so it's very easy for you you would always love that type of player to play with, because he's doing everything for you, and you make him look good as well, because he's getting assists off you. So Skamaka went to Italy and have a very good season, to be honest, in his numbers, and congratulations to him. You have my brother Lukman from Nigeria. He had an hat trick in the game. He sometimes that's why I can't respect this Nigeria team sometimes, man. When you look at all of these players, what they're doing for their clubs, oh my God. You think it's Jamaica team frustrated? Are frustrating? It's Nigeria team frustrating when you look at players and Nigeria team. Nigeria
The
have more
quality of the
forwards.
players that Nigeria have,
Nigeria have more
they
forwards
should be
than
winning
players
Africans
Jamaica.
Cup every year.
I'm saying Nigeria have more forwards than players Jamaica have. Like top players Jamaica have. They have more forwards alone, because Nigeria
That
have
what
more than
top players
24.
Jamaica have.
Nigeria have more than 24 forwards, more than 24 forwards that you could say wing. I'm talking wingers to strikers. They have more than 24 above world normal strikers to wingers. Above world normal strikers. So players over 20 to 25 million up to 100 million of strikers. They just not blessed with so much midfielders and defenders, just pure strikers. And sometimes half of those players can't come in the squad. But yeah, every team you have like nine players out of the 23 are forward players, like strikers to wingers. Your world normal meaning I'm not because obviously look, you have a normal JPL player. That is not the world normal. Even if some of them play for MLS, they are not the world normal, the normalcy from the world. That's what I'm talking. I'm trying to reach with people, because remember most of the people I'm viewing, sometimes they are coming from Jamaica and stuff. So that's what I'm trying to explain. So they are above that level. If they are in the MLS, they would have been superstars. If they're in the JPL, they would have been world class players. That's what I'm pretty much saying. All right. So Nigeria, I hope they get it right. They have changed their manager as well. Yes. Nigeria does not play as a team. Everybody's seeking glory. Yeah, but if they have pure forwards on the field, what else they could seek? They are just glory hunters. they are not the
They don't
they are
have
not
no
the
providers.
creators. They are
They
not the
don't have no
creators of.
providers.
Yes, because
And they don't have a Michail Antonio.
no man, what do you mean they don't have a Mikel Antonio? Boniface them play for Nigeria, Osimhen play for Nigeria.
No, but you see,
Osimhen,
no, JD.
Osimhen,
Michail Antonio is
Osimhen.
okay,
Hold on,
just provide. I'm not talking style of play. I'm talking mentality.
Pastor,
Michail
Pastor.
Antonio is okay, just laying the ball
Michael
for
Antonio
somebody
no
else to
no one near,
score.
but Pastor, listen, Pastor. Michael Antonio no one near better than money. Uh, um, 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 um,
I never said he's a better player. I said mentality. Michael Antonio is okay,
Pastor,
JD.
every
JD.
tality, Pastor, every tality, including fatality, Michael Antonio no better than Osimhen. I am not asking you.
Osimhen is not okay just providing assists for players. He's not.
If
I
no,
totally
he
disagree.
does that. He does that well. He does that well.
He
He
and I'm not.
shows.
I am
Pastor,
not
Pastor.
saying he
What are you
doesn't,
talking about,
JD.
Pastor? The
I am
man
not saying
does.
he doesn't provide assists a lot. I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying Michael Antonio is totally comfortable just being able to assist. He doesn't
Pastor,
have to score.
The man just play a whole tournament which he was literally creating for the entire team. The whole Afghan, that's what he was doing. Stop bringing up it, Pastor. Stop hyping up the
I am.
Jamaican players.
I no. I'm not hyping up no Jamaican player. I was on the streams with you and African doing Afghan. So I am not discrediting Usman at all. That's not what I'm doing. I'm saying the one thing I am sure of with Captain Jamaica is that he is okay just being there to provide assist for anybody
But
else.
Pastor, that is Osimhen's style of play as well. I'm telling you, man.
Okay.
Yes, yeah, believe me, man. Osman is a special player, man. Tom said, JD, what you saying? People in Jamaica don't understand. What? No, that's not what I was saying. That's not what I was saying. I was categorizing the conversation to say that um I'm breaking it down. So if someone in Jamaica listening, I am pretty much saying that okay, not because if you're gonna factor it from the JPL level, I am saying the world's normal. So not what you think of the JPL only. Because you have some people they just want to talk on the JPL only. I've met people like that. And that's why I've made sure to categorize it. So I am not saying that people in Jamaica don't understand well. No. I'm just saying for people that would have rated the JPL player them, I'm talking a world standard. Because if you're going to put the JPL players them as a world standard, they are not going to be normal, like the normal line. They're going to be below normal standard because you have so much things to work on to get them up to the normal standard. So that's what I was saying. All right. So don't get it mixed up, big boss. I was not disrespecting anybody. All right. JD, why is Nigeria a population of over 200 million using their diaspora? Remember, they constantly produce players, but um is the best player, they pick the best players. They pick the best players. You have to go and perform, and then they pick you after. That's how it works. But Nigeria is you must say Nigeria. The difference is with African countries. Why I can't class them with Jamaica and most of the Caribbean. They have two competitions. They have a local competition that takes place within the time of the non-FIFA window. So all of the guys them in those competitions actually get an opportunity to play there, which so most of them can't make it. That's the reason why when we played Morocco the last time, we when nobody on Morocco team made a World Cup team aside from Jabran. Because it's two complete different team. And it's still a good enough team because it's the best players them out of Morocco they actually put on the team. So that's how Africa work. Every African country. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. All right? Because that's why my name is Edube from Nigeria. Nigeria always have top tier players, but playing for a country, they will disappoint always. Um, Triple E said, choice of word, JD. That's why Pastor confusing you. All right. JD, if Pastor mash up my speaker, then may I go sue you. Oh my God. So, oh my God. All right, Pastor, fix the mic, fix the mic, fix the mic.
This headphone is the one that has not
All right, so we see Jay Saguna.
adjusted to the stream. I don't know
Jay
why.
Saguna, best of yourself. We see Reggae Boyz community. Good morning, Lansdale Blake and JD. Big up to you, you Reggae Boyz community. And the chorus. as well. Thanks for being here. Guys, please do hit the like button. Get the likes up closer to the 100. All right. So we were talking about Antonio because we want to go into the Shenseea conversation. And people I don't know
The
nothing
normal
about
one
in
is
Shenseea.
charging.
You know what is funny? You know what is funny? One of my friends told me that no, not I think I knew Shenseea before I left. I knew her before I left. Yeah. But someone remind me of where I knew her from around 2, 3 years ago. Yeah, yeah, because she was in a team of people that when we were keeping party, she was a dancer in that group at first. So I love to see where she really took her career to. Yeah. So I actually knew her. Surprisingly. Yeah, like I saw her before, not to like have conversations with, but she came to my party a few times before because at that point it was the person that's running our dealing with our affairs. That was the person that was famous at the time. They were like dancers and stuff, and they were doing their own thing. Yeah. So I'm loving that I saw her reach this level. Which is very, very, very nice. She was the one before you found your what? Listen to me, Mr. J. I've never said I knew her because I usually keep party, sir. I never had a conversation with her. I knew other people. She knew came to my party to promote because I had one of the biggest parties as well on a certain location. So that's how it works. All right. Yes, I never knew her to talk to. It's just one of my brethren I was talking to one time, and they told me that she was one of those girls that usually do their promotional thing and stuff. Yeah. Mr. J, no bother with it, man. Girl, nice man. She do her thing. Like it, I like it. But we're talking about Shenseea now and what they have done. So let me just give you what I'm seeing here of Shenseea. So let me just talk on that because that's what yesterday I had ranted. Um, yesterday I ranted for 30 minutes, and I can't believe that even people that says that they're so highly intelligent, educated, took my statement wrongfully because I had said that people I don't think that first thing I've said because I see myself as one of the persons that created this space. So everyone that comes here, I always wanted them to be comfortable when they're here. So I had said that to the people that I don't think you have to come here and buy tickets. And I don't even think that it's tickets the main thing Jamaica need because I strongly believe that if you have 50 tickets here, you barely can find people to get into the stadium. And then we use some other examples to say this is what actually full the stadium and maybe this is what we need to work to. So we need to work to getting these people to become actual fans of the product, and how we do that is to bring the product to the people, and which is something that I know that they don't know because a lot of people every matches when it's keeping in Jamaica, obviously I bought tickets. Almost every matches since I'm here, and most of these people they became fans of Lembe Kisa and Ethan Pinnock because of me, not because of them actually seeing the players them because they weren't watching the players them. It's because of me keep on telling people who better than Leon Bailey and better than this and better than that. They started to seek that reason to prove me wrong. And because of that, they have to come and tell me respect. But they never knew that I was doing that for that specific reason to sell the brand to the people. So that's what I've explained to them that what will fill the stadium. Because every single time you get supporters in the stadium, it's because of Manning Cup, tramps, some of the events, them track and field events in Jamaica, and also the JPL finals and specific games in the JPL. That's how you get the numbers out. So I was explaining to them, and I never wanted, we have to pick people just to fill the stadium. So we never wanted to just put Mount Pleasant team and Jamaica national team just to fill the stadium. We never wanted that. So I was trying to find the best way. So when I saw Shenseea here now, repping the jersey here, I feel very good because I think this is a good start to the promotion to make people at least know that yes, Jamaica is a in thing. Obviously, she don't have a player beside her or something to really drum it up to a different level. Because if she had Ethan Pinnock or one of those players beside her, that would have really get most of the people talking. Because be- obviously Ethan Pinnock is a very popular person, and Michail Antonio is a popular person, but sometimes they're not popular to Jamaica's people. You understand me? And those are the people you want to go there and spend your money. So my conversation on the ticket was based off that. And I know that sometimes if you force things, you're just gonna get a false number, but they are not going to be true fans. And you want to have true fans, just like how you have true fans for those events, the Manning Cup and also the JPL. Those are factual statements. So the fact that I was ranting for 30 minutes and I heard Travis his conclusion to my rant was you don't want the Jamaican players play for the team. I was very, very confused. Like I'm saying, good God. Um, what did I say? Everything that I've said is statistical proven things. And what you get out of my conversation was I just want English players playing the team. And I've never said anything like that. So I've realized that I have to find words, the right words, for people to understand me. Big up yourself, Elric. How you doing, man? Massive respect. Walter, big up
JD,
you. Yes, so so I wanted to just drop that in to say that this is a good start. This is a good start, and I do approve of these things, but we need to do it a little bit more. You know?
a point to note on filling the stadium. There was a track meet held in Jamaica recently with the profile athlete on it was the US star Noah Lyles.
Mm-hmm.
That was the profile star.
Mm-hmm.
They did not get the numbers they expected. And you know what were the major reasons
Mm-hmm.
that were touted for not getting the major numbers?
Mm-hmm.
None of the headline Jamaican stars were headlining on that program. There
Okay.
was no
Okay.
Sharika, there was no Elaine, there was no Shelly. So, even with track and field that can fill the stadium, if the fan base does not buy into the performer that is coming, you're not filling no stadium.
Okay.
They had high quality athletes on it, but the fan base in Jamaica track and field is sold on certain athletes. You only need one of those athletes to ram the stadium. Like where when you promote dance, you need a particular artist to ram a
That's
dance
really
somewhere.
that you would class that as the runners, like for instance, runners.
Yes,
You want for
the tracks.
a footballer. I think you would need way more. You'd need a whole team or a whole branding team or
You
something to do so.
you need a brand for them to be sold. Notice, it is not just Sharika the fan base is sold on, or Elaine, or Shelino. They are sold on all of them. So any of them coming out, especially that early in the season, the stadium would have had 2 to 3 times the amount of people there for that particular track meet because they're coming to see them. The fact that the majority of the Jamaica football team is not sold on the Jamaican fan base is the primary reason it is so difficult to fill the stadium.
Mm-hmm.
When you add the
Okay.
other baggages to that, JD, the other negatives to that, that there was not a lot of happy people with the performance of the JFF prior to the election. When you add all of those negatives to it, because you can't say Jamaica wasn't winning. We got to the semi-final of the
Yeah,
of this
me not
of
try to get
the
into
thing.
some of the comments them because people
Yeah,
are
go ahead,
asking
go to
from
the
JFF
comments.
first. You know? Nitro said Triple E said good idea on that, JD. Nitro said result will fill the stadium. It will get there. The important thing is 3 points. We need our best players. Nitro, you can't say that. You can't just say result. You get some result for the stadium. Don't believe in that thing. I think you have to keep on working on the plot because if people don't know about the result, so if you get a result, all people are gonna know about it, Nitro. If you don't find a way to give it to them. So the problem is people not getting the result, Nitro. People not getting the result. So you have to make sure they get the result. All right. Family Vibe says, JD, I think JFF should use Pastor to help promote the Reggae Boys. He can definitely help to get the church people on the game. JC said it's 2024 and y'all still don't understand track and field in Jamaica. All when Bolt in prime that couldn't fill the stadium. Well, I've seen several good attendance for track and field events, Jason, right around. And surprisingly, I wouldn't say it was bold. I would say it was meets that I never expected 10, 15, 20, 30,000 people to turn out for. Like some of the youth events them. That's where I see some big crowds. Jason, and definitely champs bring out that crowd naturally. You understand me? So you have to the people there, Jason. That's what I was saying. The people is there for the product. So you have to find a way to get the product to them, and that's why we are trying to use um uh, the same style for the football. That's all I'm saying. Still, um, Diddy, big up yourself. Said good morning, JD and Pastor. You need to make your voice lower, man. Okay, okay. All right. That's just Pastor. But anyways, I wanted to make sure we put some respect on Shenseea name. Put in the jersey out there, but that's just a jersey. We still need the players to be known a little bit more. All right. I think we need more ticket outlets in the rural areas. But tickets are actually on tickets are actually on tickets are actually on the internet. So why you need outlets when you can just buy it on the internet? So Davian, why you think you need ticket outlets? You think that that will boost sales? Because if you don't know about the actual product, why would you go and buy something? So that's what I'm saying. Why we are starting on the end result and not the actual start. Because I think that we should be busy trying to find ways how to get the products in people's ears. And I think that a 1 or 2 to 10 shares per day of everyone, it will be flooding the internet. And that is one of the ways that you could get that done. So I will advise anybody, man, want to see a Jamaican product, you share it every day. You one share every day, you never may know how much people you're influencing just to go there. I think one share every day of one person that watches this video on a product of the Reggae Boys, I guarantee that can get more people in the stadium than me buying a ticket and have at the stadium. I can guarantee that. I can actually guarantee that. You know why I know that? You know why I know that? You know why I know that? I am here. I am here. I am here for several events. I'm going to show you how life is funny. Several events. Let me just exclude. Let me exclude Jamaica national team and maybe the Manning Cup because the Manning Cup is ridiculous in Jamaica. The Manning Cup is like you don't even need Manning Cup reach a stage in Jamaica. You don't even need sponsorship for that. All right. So what the other day Cavaliers playing the other day Cavaliers playing a game, people. The other day Cavaliers playing a game. And I was just here talking about the game and explaining to people the importance of the game. And I've gotten more than 10, 12 to 15 people interested in the game just by me talking about the game. And because I've done it more than 2 to 3 times on my platform and shared the name there, people ask me. First they said they never knew the game playing. And JD, get me the ticket. Them, I am going there. Obviously, it was in Jamaica, and I'm just showing you that sometimes people don't know. So if I have 4,000, 3,000 people watching my video, and it get 3,000 shares, like the specific, like not my video, but you see something posted by the JFF or 876 stream, and you share that one link 60 times to all of your following, that is going to become that is 3,000 shares. That is going to become the trending topic on that day. And you know much people, they're going to seek for that information because you know our culture. because that is the hype thing. And if you do that straight until the game start, believe me, man, you might all get all 2,000 extra tickets sell by just you sharing that, and you don't buy one ticket because now you make something become popular to them, and that's what I've learned. That's why all the events them going forward, you realize people link me and tell me that they saw my video and I was talking about a game and they are interested in the game, and some of them went to buy their own tickets. And that's the game, you know. People said nobody go to Cavalier games. But I gave people tickets and people tell me it's because of me they are going there and they sent me their pictures there. I have the pictures them in my phone now. So that's a fact. So all of the events them, I have gotten people going there because of me talking about it. So that means the people them just want to know. I know people will say, but I am telling you that is the reason, people. All right? Yes. That is the
JD,
reason.
JD,
What
go
one
ahead, go to the chat before it run away, and then I'll respond
all
to
right. Um it is boys and girls champs get biggest crowd and the triple A meets are rarely full at the stadium. We all understand the school culture when it comes to sport. That is true. That is true, you know. But I'm gonna show you how much other ways you can get people invested in things very easily. Jason, Jason Ferran, yeah, right after this. Dr. Gigi, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. David J in the building said, if you have a smartphone and typing in the chat and complaining about a ticket outlet, you are part of the problem. Okay, no, Jason, come on, man, come on. Uh, maybe you don't know. Just advise him, no, man, educate him on it. Oral Chaser said, if JFF think YouTube gonna make people come out, we make a sad mistake. Well, oral chasing have much sense. Then put me on the radio. Oral chasing have no more football conversation ever in my life. All right, because that means he's dumbing down the people in Jamaica. He's dumbing down the people in Jamaica because I am telling you, I am selling tickets for every game, and that is 100% fact. I can show you every one of my screenshots on my phone. For every single game, I convince more than 5 to 10 different new people to go to games. So of course you can use YouTube to sell things. Stop them foolishness, man. Triple, I think Oral Chase just want to sell his narrative. Maybe he wants us to pick more local players in the team, so his radio show can get more hits. Some people still do not address the root of the matter. JA is not a footballing country historically. It's been a big issue getting people to fill the stadium from 1998. Yes, and that's why we are trying to get that done. That's why we are trying to get that done, but you have to go for the root cause. And remember, it's still YouTube that started this thing. It's YouTube that started the importance of this thing and keep something going. You get me? Yes. But big up yourself, Parky. Yeah, man. We're doing our thing, you know, but we're not gonna always um we're not gonna always say it because we don't do it to float it out there, but we have to make people know that yes, it's working. So everybody watching my videos, if you can just do for me, I don't. From for other people, you can buy a ticket. I have no problem. But for me, I will advise my subscribers them to share a 876 program, share a JFF program, especially with overseas players them on it to make people know that these are the players them with Liam Bailey them and other people will be here. You get me? Once they get to know it and it becomes the in thing, I am telling you, the attitude will be different, people. Remember, I'm born in Jamaica just the same, you know. All right, so I know how it
JD.
works, you know.
Adding to that, what people don't understand is that if you get the product to a greater percentage of persons, you have a greater likelihood to get more persons.
Oral
In
is correct. No, go ahead, pass. Go ahead, pass. I have two
in
comments
in
after that.
ministry, when we're doing evangelism, we have a metric that we use. You will baptize pretty much about 25% of those
Mm-hmm.
persons you
Mm-hmm.
study the Bible with, and what you call work with, 25%. Jamaica have a population of approximately 3 million people. If you want to get 35,000 of that anywhere, you multiply 35 by 4 because you're going to get around 25% using the evangelism metrics, about 25% of what you work with. So if you do not get the information to a larger cross section of the Jamaica fan base, you stand zero chance of filling the stadium. You have to appeal to people, make people know what they're buying into. Nobody has the amount of money to no football fan, general football fan, have the amount of money that they can just buy every single thing. People are still prioritizing life, and so basically we are budgeting monies for our entertainment as against our development in acquiring different things. So you have to get that out to people, and they make their decisions, what you'd say, informed decisions, so to speak. There, it it baffles me that people cannot see
No, people have
the
them opinion, Pastor. Remember,
the value. Jenny, let me tell you this, there are naysayers everywhere, but you and I who present ourselves as what you would call accountable then for the truth and value truth. You cannot say you are accountable to the truth and then operate another way. That don't make no sense. The two don't go together. It's either you're accountable to what's true or you're not. The hypocrisy thing can only go so far. If we're going to fill the stadium, we need upwards of 200,000 people getting to know the players that represent the nation, to know the players that represent the nation. The same way they know the DeCosta Cup team of their alma mater, or the Manning Cup team of their alma mater, or the JPL team of their community. The same way, if you get that kind of a gravity, or that kind of attraction rather, in the fan base, it's people, JD, is going to tell
Pastor. Me
people
hear you, but me,
that they
but remember,
don't
Pastor, the
have.
whole heap of comments are coming in, Pastor. So once you make the point, you have to just go through the next one. Me know
Yeah,
you get passionate, but you have the passion to some of the net and stop. All right, so we can get the rest of the comments. Them. Barley TV says World is correct on this issue, saying that YouTube will not fill the stadium, but nobody said YouTube will fill the stadium, because what I'm just saying, I never said YouTube will fill the stadium. Ball TV. It look like me for the box some sense in the head, So the boxing match need to happen very fast, Because I've not said anything what you're arguing, All right. David J said, continue to do it, JD. We have improved and you are on the right path. I know I am, but I have to war with Jason and them and there. The only constant in life is change. The people wanna go cashless and be more accountable. Okay. I still believe that if I present the tickets, they're not gonna turn up the Jason. Um a lot of people very skeptical about buying online because of scamming fear. Ah,
that's a real thing, JD. That's a real thing, especially in the present Jamaica. That is a real thing.
okay, okay, fair enough. But it still don't kill the fact that I am saying more people get the products on the time
Yeah.
and date. It helps. That's all I'm saying. And all I'm just begging to the people, share a video, share a post on any platform you're on. Make more people know about it. And I'm telling you, you yourself will help the event in such a way. It will be incredible. All right? Yes. Simon, make a lot of videos we can share. Well, share whatever video you have for Simon. All right. I made sure to tell you exactly that I just go anywhere and do whatever it is, but do more than just buying a ticket, because I don't think if you're not buying a ticket for somebody that don't interested in it and force them to go to the stadium will not make them a fan. That's all. You're just gonna fully you're just gonna put up a false pretense right there for one time, and then the next time we're not gonna reach anywhere. That's all I'm saying. And we want a consistent growth of the fan base going forward. All right. Man said the ticket's too expensive and it should have been $500. But I have watched the Manning Cup. The Manning Cup tickets are more than $500. JPL tickets are more than $500. So why would we drop the ticket? I just no. It's not gonna work. Alaric says I'm talking about the rural areas. Okay. All right. I missed them. All right. The best way to start is to release the squad so we can know the merchandise to buy. That is true. That is true. Releasing the squads early, having more conversation on it on the platforms. I think that's a good idea as well. The JFF have to do more as well. Don't just rely on 876 stream. You release the squads a little bit earlier. As at least your provisional list. So provisional list is not the one that turned out to be the end. But obviously, the actual list is included in the provisional because you have to pick out of it. So release that, get some quality personnel to talk on things, and get get engaged with the fans. And I like this 876 thing, Don't take me the wrong way, But I still think that the JFF needed to do more. You have 200,000 people on platforms, bruh. You need to be doing more. You needed to do more. You understand me? I honestly believe that they needed to do more. Yeah, I don't think the JFF have done enough. For me, I still believe even with the 876, they still needed to do more, and that's why I said I would have done the radio thing for them because I still believe that they needed to do more. They have the reach. They needed to be reach. You need to be reaching out to more people. I think everybody would agree with that. They need to do more themselves, not just the 876 people. So you will buy merch online, but won't buy the ticket online. What that's to the person, the Jason. I don't know.
Yeah,
Um,
that thing he's speaking directly to the commenter.
what about 876 stream thing? I had gotten contacted to them Kemar, but I had to run to my daughter's thingy. I had texted him, and we have to work on that next time because if I am not available, um it is what it is, Kemar. But I'm trying my best to fit in everything. All right. This is my normal shows that I always have on a daily basis and have our normal conversation to hear what the fans themselves so I can get more information. I can get more information to bring to these interviews. So I can um take everything what the fan says and what's on top of my head to put it in action. All right. Yo, so people, big up yourself, everyone that's coming. Massive respect. JD, me not believe more than 20% of J football fans on YouTube. No, so but that's the thing. We never talked about YouTube on Ballet TV. Me after the box, Me after the box one day because what are you saying? I have said Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, J and TikTok. JFF is on all of them. JFF is on all of them. So it's just an excuse. All right, they can get to more people. We can get to more people. We have to just make it become our job to get to more people. I have a feeling in my head. I don't believe that JFF took this fun thing serious. I just believe that was the problem. I think now they are figuring out that this is a problem. I honestly believe so because before what all they talked at first led me to believe that they never believed that this was so much of a problem and it could get fixed. No, I think they figured out it could get fixed, and that's why they're trying to address it now. At first, I don't believe that they thought that they could have gotten people here. It's because of the turnout of the JPL and some of the youth events. That's why they are realizing, okay, we're definitely missing out on these things, and this is the way we fix these things, and that's why 876 come on board. But I'm saying, just like how Mr. Spade said the other day, he would love for even if we can put 10 more people in there. No, well, JFF have to put 100 extra in there as well too by using their platforms. Ads was
JD,
out long time, and then people were focusing on JPL finals. Yeah, Go ahead,
JD,
Pastor. But before I go ahead, people, please do get the likes up on the video. We saw that 150 people in the house. We still don't hit 100 as yet. The 100 is always the target. All right. Share the video around. And subscribe to the channel as well. Go ahead, Pastor. Then I can go back to the comments.
I don't understand on what metrics they talk about people percentage of fan base on YouTube. There was a time when we depended on only mainstream media. Now there are more than a dozen Jamaican YouTubers within the football fraternity.
Yeah, but Pastor.
Some of them, hold on, hold on, JD. This is where I'm going. I know that periodically the Imaxit, Wemaxit channel is shown on television sets in bars in Jamaica. How I know that is that I get call
Mm-hmm.
from persons who are saying, "We never know you're on YouTube," and they were saying, like,
Yeah,
I, "They're in a bar."
Same thing with Marlon and those mans. Yeah. Marlon tell
You,
them.
you
Yeah.
understand? No, this is their pastor. This is their pastor. They seen on YouTube talking football, and they know that I play more cricket than I play football, so they were expecting that. Yeah, and this is not just bar in Jamaica now. This is bar in United States and and workplaces where they have television screen where these things are being shown. So these persons who are calculating that they are only 20% of the fan base on YouTube, I want them to tell me what metrics they use to calculate that 20%. I met Tennessee Lewis at a family get together for they had lost their loved one. That's where me and Tennessee meet. So I know Tennessee personal. Yeah,
Okay.
in New Jersey.
Jason said, Pastor, disrespect JD because a rum talk. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So Pastor, my videos played in church. Tell him that. Tell him that.
Hold on,
Yeah,
hold
yeah,
on.
yeah. Because all of our comments are coming in, Pastor. If a Pastor have a
No,
work
no,
with
all
him,
right. Let me
you have
finish.
to
Let me
come
finish with the church. Let me
in
finish with the
church.
church. Let
Go
me.
ahead, Pastor.
I'm going to finish on the church one. My pastor's colleague, three of them call me. One from England, one in North Carolina, and one in Connecticut called me about being on YouTube. So it's not in the church, but the pastors are watching. Because yes. So please tell us how you calculate your 20% of fans on YouTube.
All right. So, yeah, man, people, we're at 20 something more likes and reach 100. Yeah, man, and we are very much grateful for all of you lovely people that check in every single day for we to chop up the streams and we keep on keeping it organic, all right? Marlon says, oh no, Travis said, JD, it's no problem. The last game I went, Jamaica versus Honduras, ticket system worked well. No, but Chevy, some of the guy them over in the country area, they were saying that they need more ticket outlets to buy their ticket and stuff. So maybe people need to get to them to let them know that it's not so much of a problem, sir. If you come at the gate, you're gonna get it, or you can order it online. But 100% if you come at the gate, you're gonna get it, or you can check the amount left online or something. Maybe they need to do that. Need to get the people feeling good. Marlon says from 2014, the bleachers ticket is 1,500. Only grandstand ticket increased. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. But that's for the people um that complaining that it should have been cheaper. Uh Triple E says, we have more marketing tools than any other previous time. If people are not getting messages about football, they are not living in the real world. Okay, well, hold on a man. And then Jason starting foolishness. Okay, Marlon, I tell Travis said the ticketing system difficult. All right, Pastor confessed about him bar life. All right, Pastor, be careful. Oh, you talk about the bar. All right, chop or not chop, $10. Okay. I think people meant that if you put your credit card information, their credit card information could be in there. I don't necessarily think they meant $10. Chorus. Come on, the man. Our reason. So surface level, man. Jesus God. JD, if Pastor cannot lower his volume, don't allow him to come back on the program. Okay, Didi? All right, I'm very sorry. We're gonna have to sort out Pastor's thingy. Mike in the future. Sorry about that, DDM, because it's for the program. And Pastor, what we're gonna do? We're gonna make sure Pastor set up a place for himself because we and Pastor stream at the same time. So Pastor have to set up a place and him have him microphone and he's out there. And maybe when I use the StreamYard, it will be better because this is just the raw YouTube settings. So maybe when I use the StreamYard, it's gonna be better. All right? Yes. When I use the StreamYard, it's gonna be better. All right? Jesus God. Huh? JD Bleachers ticket prices need to increase. No, Marlon, we not increase nothing. We don't need to increase nothing at this point, Marlon. All right, we need to get people in the stadium. Let we start from getting people in the stadium. As what Mr. Speed said, if he can get people in the stadium, he might can get more sponsorship on because that will sell the product a little bit more. So the intention is to get more people in the stadium. You might can recoup that back from sponsorships as well, Marlon. Mr. Speed tell you the other day, So I don't think raising the tickets at this time would be the sensible deal. I know it could possibly raise, but I wouldn't agree with raising it. How can you raise something that's already not good, not performing good? You understand me? That is just like being very stubborn, Marlon. So me wouldn't agree with that one. Let me know if you guys agree with Marlon. Marlon never really said it should increase. I think he said it could increase before in the beat Marlon.
He said
Oh, he said it should increase. So if you know I'm beat Marlon, you beat him. Because I am going to beat him as well too, because I want to see people in the stadium. All right. um
I
Party keeping today 7. At 7 or 7. Okay.
$7. $7. Party keeping today $7.
Okay. But you need to
I
stop. Oh my. Go ahead, Pastor. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I went and changed the headset to the one that seemingly works better. It was on charge. So I hope that you are not so offended
For
by
me,
the tonal.
I had
Not
no
no no
problem
not
music.
you, not you. They are the ones that were the ones that are listening are complaining because what was said is that if they turn down when I'm speaking, they literally don't hear you when you're speaking with that headset. So
But
I hope this
Marlon,
works out.
Marlon, this the problem. Marlon, me have a call you know still This madness, of package watching Wagwan in the country. We no business. Our job is to get more people informed and get them in the stadium. The less it is the better. I don't care if it want be the $1 is to get the people in there. So, me no business how much other parties. You know why? Marlon, you know why? Them actually pay the $70 for go to party? Because we are a party culture. Not because we are a party culture. Why they will pay the $70, Marlon? They will pay all $200. They will pay. I remember back in the days when you have to go to Ochi, $10,000 gas, and also easy $100,000. So that is like over $1,000 at that time. Because we are a party culture, we are not a footballing culture. We are trying to make it into that party. Parties never started. The party started empty. And no, no, on the road. And then when it become a thing, that's when they move it into close off events because it becomes more profitable or more of a drive. So people have to come to it. So you cannot start. Oh my God.
The
So
birds are
Marlon,
going
we
to
can't
feed
agree. I
Claudine.
cannot agree with Marlon on that one. Marlon, leave it alone. Don't fight the people with fire. That is the worst way to be successful. Well, JD, it seems same person cry about ticket prices. That's why we said leave it where it is. Because if you put on $10 more on it, they're going to say I disrespect them. At Jamaica, we come from. We know everybody. If you put $10 more, that $10 will make them not turn up in the stadium. And you say that is madness. But just the fact it seems disrespectful, they don't care about nothing else. All right, Marlon, me know that. So let me just stick with the reality. Pastor,
Get,
what you have to say on that specific thing so I can get back to the comment?
I am going with Mr. Speed on that specific thing. We need to think economically rather than accounting wise. The accounts is going to say you need to earn X dollars from your gate receipts to be a productive entity. The economics of it is this: if the stadium is filled, then other corporate entities are more likely to buy into the program via their sponsorship dollars, which is going to be 10 times upwards of what your gate receipt can produce. If you fill the stadium, you will get X number of dollars. One major sponsor give you 10 times that gate receipt money because you're filling the stadium. So the money you think you lost at the
So
gate,
we move on to
you gain 10 times amount of that money that you lose at the gate by getting other corporate sponsors on board. So I'm going with the Mr. Speed definition on this one. I am I I am not an accountant. I am not an economist. So I am deferring to the qualified person in the field. And I am doing so because in
well,
management, you learn to delegate responsibilities. Needless, you have an accountant as the you are the owner or manager of the company. You have an accountant and you are micromanaging the accountant. I am not that kind of a manager. So I defer to Mr. Speed's explanation. And Marlon, I am going to join those who are beating you
okay,
for
okay.
raising the price. Yes.
Yeah. Marlon said, JD, it costs 12 to $12 to 13,000. So 12 US dollars to 13,000 Jamaican to go every Mount Pleasant match apart from home games. Okay. And then we have Travis says, JD, are the blogger who are cry says squad not drop yet? Um Travis, I'm not a blogger. That's the whole thing. I am not in this circle of jerk type of behavior, where the mix up and drama carry back and forward. I have no time for that. If I ask for something, um, I ask for something. But if I don't, I don't. And who really cares? Why is a big deal? We have security force around the squad. We have people trying to bully me how to talk. We are on YouTube for a long time, and we make this space, so we decide what we want to ask for. All right. So even if it's not me, I don't really oppose to anybody asking for a squad. All right. Yes, I don't. I don't know what the big deal and what is the security forces them of the national team. You understand me? Yes. So I don't know what you're talking about, Travis, for once. One, and I don't really care about the squad dropping. If it drop now, or I don't care about who ask if the squad should drop too as well. Because if it's down to me, the squad drop anytime. England drop their squad, everybody drop their squad. It's not a big deal. So
The Brazilian
why
squad
it's a
for Copa
problem?
is now out. The Brazilian squad for Copa is now out too.
Yes, yes, yes. JD, no, bro, me just a trouble you. Well, that's what I say. I said, stop that blogger thing and blogger thing because me not blogger. Me no come on YouTube for money. All right, so me not blogger. Me just come on YouTube and do my thing and then me left on my business. If I make money, me make money. All right, so it's not a big deal. But come here. I think the only thing I've said in this video about the squad is for the JFF to talk on it. Like they get some representations, put on their platforms that have hundreds of thousands of people and talk on it and convince more people to turn up at the games and not just 876 and do them job. Other people can do more job. And that's all I was saying throughout that.
Yes,
All right. So
Travis.
anybody who have a problem with that statement, them are part of the problem. Because I think The old mentality and the limited capability people, those are some of the problems in JFF. And I think they keep on hiring more limited people. You get me? They need to get world renowned people that can drive things forward. Because that is a part of the problem as well. We need to stop living on that old regime. All right? Everybody release squads. It not really matter. You get me? Not and a secret. If you put God on it, them are gonna know what God can do. All right? Them are gonna know what God can do because God after you play football before, so them know what God can do. So you naming the squad one day before, not change nothing. All right? JD, you show off on Bossy. I am not show off on Bossy. I have just made a statement. I'm done. All right? Me tell people, you know, have to buy tickets, share the damn contents of the Jamaica to make more people know about it. Because of that, me want people to know about Jamaica game and make the people decide to go there. All right? Me now go have 50 tickets in my hand, or me now buy 60 tickets in a body, and then them stand up at the gate and nobody now turn up. And then we have to give a ticket free. All right? Everybody didn't release squad. It does change sometimes. Um, Demo, me not gonna argue with the Demo unless you're one of the security them of the national team. All right, and make up stories. Everybody release them squads. Are the squad mean the actual first roster and it cut down. It's not a big deal, Demo. It is not a big deal. If you think it's a big deal, you're delusional. All right, you're delusional, and you're living a cuckoo land. I'm not saying you, Demo, but maybe I'm saying you, if you're part of the cult of the protection team, yes, you're delusional. The JFF security guards, them, they are delusional. They are in Coco land. They are nowhere near close to reality. Let me tell you that. All right? Because anybody can click the internet and see the list them from everybody. Demo, don't come tell me but Panama didn't release them squad. Why you never tell me say USA, Mexico, all of the actual good teams them release them squad? It's not a big deal. Wanna stop act like say wanna have God in the roster. And, no, and if God is in the roster, that tells me say the team that'll be amazing. And we don't need for high God. All right? We don't need for high God on the team. All right? Yes. All right? Yes. I don't know Travis. I'm just saying because it look like a Travis and Dima JFF security guard. All I'm saying, people, it's not a big deal. Dima, no care what me say, Dima. You know what I mean. A Jamaica you come from. No, but no tree gonna foreign, you come go like say. You don't understand Jamaican language. No one say me can't talk Jamaican. And when me talk Jamaican, when me talk Jamaican, you act like say me not talk Jamaican good. Jason, Comniball hasn't released the provisional list. So unless you work with Comniball, you wouldn't see it. Jason, it's not one competition. We are playing 6th of June as well. All right? Yes. So maybe you're a part of the clan too as well. So yeah, yeah. Thank you very much.
Why?
Wow. I am just wondering why these people turn up to create an argument. Travis asked me a question. Is that them in a one group and set up the questions them? When it answer them, try to attack me. Bruh, footballer play. List can release. Nothing really matter. That's all I'm saying. I'm a done
JD,
serious. So eat me if
JD,
you don't want and say what you want to say. Me no business. All right?
JD. Listen, this thing, is coming off the same narrative
Maybe
that
me love chat foolishness. Okay, the 6. Okay, well, I think you maybe don't listen well. Maybe that's what you need to do. Well, and stop drawing bandwagon. Maybe you need to listen well. Yeah. Go ahead, Pastor. Because them
this
create
thing
them
is
a
coming off
narrative
the
of them good
same,
employment
the
to come and
same.
fight.
I believe it ignorant and
Pastor, make sure, make sure you speak with the respect.
no, no,
Nobody,
no, 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 no.
if no
I'm
name
not
of
being
disrespect you,
disrespectful.
don't say nothing bad. All right?
No, man, no,
Yes.
man. I'm not being disrespectful. I believe it is out of ignorance that these comments come. It's the same thing when you talk about the players. that have Jamaican heritage in England,
Mhm.
as though the English FA don't have all of them documentation. All of them belong to England. They are born there. So if you're going to say, if we highlight that we have interest in one, that open the English FA's eyes on them, that is
Um,
a non-argument.
Mr.
When you
Demo,
put
I'm
that to
not
the
talking
release
of
of the squad,
Mr. Demo, Mr. Demo, I'm not talking of emotions, Demo. What date it is? For what date it is today? We have a game the 6th. Your provisional list out for Suriname all long. It's not a big deal, Demo. It's not a big deal. A Huno in a Jamaica and make it a big deal. Let me make it clear. A who in a Jamaica make it a big deal. Just like when the youth them get 10 love on the ego hurt. So on the things that people go upset and talk certain things you don't want. On the censor things too much. And that's how they can't get to the real world level. Because the real world level is people can have free will. What kind of emotion, Demo? You can release it, of course. Me never say you should release it. And that's what I've said to Travis from day one. Me not really care. Who care about list? I'm just saying sometimes want to create a narrative out of something when necessary. Who really care about a list? The list can the provisional can be released. It can, and it's not an emotional talk. It can. It's because of who these people are, why it won't release. That is just the truth. Two things can be the truth, you know. Don't tell me say can't. Because that is not true. That's all I'm saying. After the league, on a better wait for the squad. But Demo, you keep on a talk about something when me never give a F about. It's not my problem. It's someone asked me and I gave them valid reasons behind it. I will not try to make me look like me stupid. Like me not have other information. I mean support every other team, you know. Only barely watch other teams. So I don't actually know about what are going on in other countries. I mean support everybody else. And that only tell me, you know, some of them know the other team release them provisional and everything it could release. But I'm just saying it's because of our country. I'm just educating other people them. And because I had talked on it about what could happen when what you could do like with the JFF and promote it with the provisional, because the provisional can go up to whatever you want. You put it to whatever you want, and then you talk about the players them and let people know about it. So my conversation was solely on promotional purposes more than anything else. That was solely what it was about. All right. So me never talk with the squad. Who give a F about squad? Me not gonna look on Nigeria squad. Me go look on 80 squad. Me go look on Suriname squad and make my squad. So me have the luxury to look at a lot of other teams. JD, I only care about. Thank you very much, Travis. But for me, I don't care about Jamaica squad. I don't care about Jamaica squad. Whenever it release, I that's just me because I have a lot of job to do. So I have no problem. But we don't know why Travis, Demo, Marlon, and all of them people is a war for no reason. All right, me don't know only so defensive. And I know when a JFF security guard now. See JFF security guard 3.4 there. Turn up. J anyway that sport.
JD, JD,
I
one of the
know what I'm gonna
reasons,
do. I'm
one of
gonna
the
give him a new.
reasons,
I, I'm gonna give him a new name. All right. My team released the squad already. Canada get ready for the blue and white. Okay, you see now. You hear Marlon. You hear Marlon now. See him team. Marlon is a Jamaican born, and Marlon out here talk about see him team. Um, JD, stop swearing. We are decent people. Real Jamaicans don't cuss.
that is, it's 8:15 in the morning. Make me laugh. Don't respond to that one. JD, JD,
Hold
one of
on.
the main reasons, don't
No,
respond to that.
no. Pastor. You look at going time, it touch certain times of the streams. You just have some people turning from anywhere. Because look at real baller phone slip on their bed. And him cat a type on it. Because what did I say wrong? I was just people sometimes advise me around you. Dima said, I am a security guard. Oh God.
JD, JD, one of the reasons, for the provisional squad, or let's call it the 60-man
But
squad,
like, but
not
like,
being
me I
released.
try move on, me I try move on, you know. But them love war. You see, oh, me come in peace, and people thump me. I mean, no, because I'm just saying why Travis, you know, this sound like a setup, you know. You know, say, you know what I'm gonna do? You see, in the future, I'm gonna done with live, you know. You know why? Because I feel like some of them people, them inner WhatsApp groups and the whole them are plan out how to come and attack me, you know. All right, you know. So, me start believe, say, me have to just do it normal recording and just leave it alone, you know? Because Chevy set me up and then Marlon I try dissect my argument, Demo, the whole of them. All right? You always want England to come take players, be select. What? Pastor, sorry, you were saying something. My fault, all right?
There is no player in England that we can get that England don't know about us from the day they were born. There is none. Every player that Jamaica want born outside of Jamaica is known to England. They know them.
I agree with that. I agree with
That
that
is the
one. I agree
business
with
of
that.
the
Yeah, I agree with that one.
EFA. They
Yes,
know.
I agree with that.
Put that argument done. The reason the provisional squad is not released in Jamaica earlier than it is being
Pastor,
done.
Pastor, you have to reason. Well, you have to make it be clear the provisional squad for the World Cup qualifiers, which is the 6th of June. So you make sure
Yes.
people know what you're talking about because they will
For the
spin the narrative to say that you're. And Pastor, why are you continuing this argument that I want to finish with?
no, hold
Would
on,
you
no.
find a
I
way
have been
to do
trying to
these things,
finish. I've
Pastor?
been trying to make the one statement about 4 different times, and
Jesus God,
you're stopping. Watch
Jesus
this,
God.
JD. The the earlier the squad is released, and I'm talking about like a 60-man squad. So we're not saying release the 23 that you select, because you can hold that for eternity. As long as we know the 60, we know who comes out of the 60. But they will not release that early either, because they want to reduce the talking points on who they are selecting over who are available
Okay.
for selection.
So you said the squad is under tight security because of the security
Yes.
guards. All right, thank you,
And
brother.
that is one of
So
the
you made my
major
point.
reasons for the tight security.
Let me smoke Demadre. Demadre said like Kadamatir. Demadre, let me educate you on that matter because clearly you never know. Kadamatir was contacted by England before even Jamaica contacted him. And I've done a video on that showing you when they posted that Jamaica contacted him and how long ago England contacted him as well. All right, so that is not true. So you see it on a make up stories to or on a security guard them telling the foolishness for make on believe foolishness. All right, and I have the facts to show you how long England contacted this player and had him on the monitor. All right, and it's written. You can go and research it yourself. So it's not true. All right, is this a he make him decision? It's not England stop him. All right. You mean me take up for JD? What? What upon now? What upon the chat? I don't get how people can't see that JD. No, they just make up stories and make people tell them about a fantasy, even when me provide the facts to them from a long time ago and them just make up a story. So Demo, let go the security guard thing, Demo. May I bridge in for a billion years. Stop it. All right. Yes. The 60-man squad makes sense because June 6th is around the corner. Uh, JD, I think the real issue is persons mad cause advocate for UK based players. Okay, but big boss, right? You know, I just want Jamaica to play football and get people in the stadium. I don't even really care. It's not a big deal. I am surprised them people take this thing so serious. I don't care about this damn thing, man. You know, them suck the dry out of the national team, and maybe that's why people not turn up. So maybe them people just leave the national team alone, and then people will turn up. You know, World Cup is 23 and Copa is 26 man. I believe. Okay, but you get the confirmation as yet, Travis? Jamaica wait and see country, but England I go get to them. No, No, man. I don't. I think that story. I think it's a made up story of England want to reach players. First thing, every one of the players then where you're gonna try and get they represented England, and once they represented England, they have files in there. You have to seek release from England. You have to seek release from England. England, the place that you're saying will not find out. So I don't understand. Are you trying to give them limited time to show that you're interested in the player? Because maybe that's the only thing that they won't find out. But you have to go through them to get the players release to come and play for Jamaica. So I don't believe in that story so much. Like when we were gonna call Tony.
Another false
Uh
narrative.
no, I think Tony made the team of him own. Tony style his thing. Mr. What you call him? Mr. Porter, good guy, good guy. Tried his best to get to Tony. Tony said out of his mouth, Demo. Tony said out of his mouth. People never reached back to him in the time. Mr. I have done that story as well, Mr. Devon Porter. Showed his message when he reached out to him. So maybe Tony just decided that he wanted to go to England. But I don't think England came in and gave him the cap because of Jamaica. I think he chose to go to England, Demo. I
Because
thought
the
that if the
JFF
JFF,
failed to
if the
get back
JFF
to
had,
him.
if the JFF had done their job, like going to him directly rather than just Devon Porter alone, I think we had a better chance of getting him. That's
Yes.
what I think. I don't know what others. If people will be honest to themselves, I think that's what messed it up. Because I know that Devon is respected, but I think that they need, if you had bigger authority around the backing, supporting Devon and calling and everything, I think he would have played for Jamaica because he was taking the conversation. And once somebody taking the conversation, I know that you guys who said, oh, they are just entertaining the conversation, but them not really want to play. Them just want it going at the tabloids them to say him want to go play for England. I don't believe it. I don't actually believe it. All right. JD not buying any tickets. Oh my God. Oh no, wicked someone. My starting point is I said I bought enough tickets already for people that ask me so far. That's all I've said. Oh my God. Kemar, why only can us chop up word? Um, Thought the bloggers have 3310 in the JFF wall. JD, oh, you just send no ticket. Travis, no, you just make up nice and then you tell me say now go work. Last time I give you a ticket, you say now go away because you have work. All right. So you just pick and choose when you want ticket. That's your problem. Yeah, you now support the games of Travis. All right. Tony all along wanted to play for England. All right. Yeah.
But he
Well,
bought there. So something wrong with that? JD, is something wrong
Basta,
with Tony wanting to
The
play for
man say
England?
nothing for argue upon Basta. He did not say anything for. I hope those tickets have my name on the two. Demo, you have your ticket, them a Demo. You already rent your. Where you call the place? Them call the places them in Jamaica.
Airbnb.
Them places, them places there. Them already renting place $50 million. So I like a 200, I like a $10 ticket. Demo no have no problem for. Demo left the ticket for the less fortunate people. Demo, you're super rich big boss. JD ask me, I ask you. On some tickets, man. Okay.
Send on some tickets, man.
Oh my God, wow. JD, Jamaica don't like to like from the lower
Players from the
leagues.
lower league.
That's why Watkins, Tony Phillips didn't represent Jamaica. That is a good one, Marlon. That is a very good point. Because when those guys were there, we never pressed on and say, "Yo, get the man there." Done. Yeah. Big up, Lamar in the building. After all my support on this channel, I can't get 2 grandstand tickets. You see, you're bright and feisty. This man, he must support me from long time. From me have my Manchester City channel. You know. That's true. That's definitely true. You know, but he only put $2 for my channel. One thing people put $2 for my channel. Me tend to go support them and I give them more money. So them just scan me out. Them they on the internet go everywhere for free, and then come at my place and tell me how much money they want. I realize them from the other year, but you know, me learn you know. When the TV they are for too long, when scam me. And who a sell ticket? No ticket now sell people. Me not tell the people to share the damn content man allow ticket alone. But and the money now gone away. Governor, big up yourself, man. In the know. Massive, massive respect. Yeah, man. Uh
Yes, Travis, I agree with that. Every single one of them has the right for England to be their first choice. I agree with that.
My views are more important than $2. Royal box, a sell for 20 grand. My God. Yo. JD, send on some grandstand tickets. You say any man who make their ticket and them me not see them take a picture, saying come give me a teleman. Boy, me I go come for you so and me I go done in here. All right, big up miserable JD. Jesus, but I think this is a very good video. You know? I was just fighting at the end of the video because them try to set me up for fight because them want war. You know, JD, you said that you said that you're rich. I have never came here and told any of you guys. Yes, let me read it. Let me read this fraud's comment. Yes, no, yes. Before we go, you have a fraud. Boy, always a worried me now. Yeah, him name Richard Green. Let me read that fraud Richard Green's comment. All right, hear him now, people. I'm gonna show you how them love war with me now. All right, so nice comment, new subscriber, just stumble on your channel. Keep up the great work. American, massive respect for that. Gorviv is name. All right. Then you have fraud Richard Green. Hear him now? J Diddy. You so bright and face to the boys. I call me J Diddy. That's the first thing the boy say. You know. All you do is criticize and offer no solution because in brain cell never work, you know, because all of the rant of 30 minutes it was solely solution I was giving, you know. But because in brain cell and him not listen to nothing what me say people, him just want talk. All you do is criticize and offer no solution. Just say you're broke and can't pay for tickets. In the same video, you know, me already state how much ticket me I give away, you know. But because this dumb brother named Richard Green, he have a problem with me. And I don't know why they keep coming back. Because clearly I am not a person with a filter. So I can say whatever me want. He not have to come back, you know, but it just hurt him feelings. That's why I tell you, so the WhatsApp group them, I put too much people and have sense together. So it not turn out well. Because somebody send him to come argue, you know. Because you know, far in the video that day, at the end of the video, you know. And him now watch the other information then because that was information not included Jamaica. So it never really matter. And him go to the point where him have to fight me for come cuss. So, Mr. Richard Green, stop coming on my channel. Clearly you don't like me, and definitely I don't like you either. All right? So
If
leave
you do
me
a
alone.
stream tomorrow and turn up, so you
Yes,
can say that
I
you want.
1 year me a war with him because him say I'm a bad mind him. And me don't know him. I'm a bad mind him and him ball of them. Yet the way him talk, you know which franchise him support. Everybody can just comment who him support, you know. You know who him support, you know. Me now have to tell you who him support, you know. The man said J Diddy. No, the boy don't call me J Diddy B, you know. Yeah, the man that call me no, I know the broke part, you know, because he could have taught the broke part, you know. But the boy call me J Diddy, you know. So that's why me have to write off him career, you know. Yeah, man. Um, can we purchase tickets online and send to someone? Yes,
Yes,
nice, Owen, and that's what I think you guys need to do more. You get me? Yes. Well, real baller. Well, real baller. The man says ZJD gone a foreign and still Ross broke. Okay, real baller. Make sure you have more money than me, you know. My name is not no JDD. All right? That boy, any day I see him in any platform, me I got done him. And the boy don't come on my stream live, you know. He comes on the stream. They don't. So me I got aunt him career in the pastor. Because of them foolish, they love the foolish yourself.
I am not getting into that part.
Yeah, man, the boy bright. The boy bright, man. That boy, the name, anyone who say Richard Green, tell him, say, make a diss him. All right? Yeah, man. When they send it to him, make a done him. You know? Boy face the man. Boy, J did it.
Mm.
Who the boy, the man? Tell us that. I don't know where the man people, where that madman and friend come from. Pillar gang. Half of the pillar gang are mad here. Half of the pillar gang are mad, man. All right. Like JD, no, but nobody with it, you know. You bother with it, man. All right? Yeah, man. All right, so Pastor, give a final take now. Scorpion, Rain Scorpion said, "Good morning, JD. When will the squad release?" Rain Scorpion, Jesus God, you there Texas, my brother. Leave Jamaica squad alone, man. You know, see the man gonna beat me. No, you come and ask for the actual squad, you know. And because me repeat this, you know, them I got make up stories. And me the one the squad, you know. So Rain Scorpion from Texas. Go on the JFF page. Ask them. All right? Yes. Just go back all of the JFF page. Them have whole heap. But on me. All right? Avoid may I tell you say any if some them boy ramp with me on the internet, you know. If me catch them in a real life, them not gonna ramp with me, say, you know. All right? So me I go right off the boy Richard Green career. Anyway, me. Because the whole name lovely and Bailey and I call man JDD. You know? Mm. So Rain Scorpion, you check out the other platforms and for JFF and just put it under it. Yeah? All right. Send the link to buy tickets. Okay, okay. I think we're gonna do that soon. JD, Rain Scorpion, I don't know nothing about it. I don't know if it releases because even when it release, tell you what people, when it release, me now do a video on it. Me just put, you know what I'm gonna do? Me gonna just write dog in my title. Me gonna just write dog. Guys, what we're gonna do, anytime the squad release, we're not gonna put no title of squad release. And I want to see how much views I'm going to do. All right? We're just gonna put anything. We're gonna just put a full stop for the title. A full stop for the title. To see if it's just people turn up at our channel or it's because we're talking about the squad. We're going to do that. I think that's a good one. We're just going to put a full stop once the squad release. All right? Yeah. You think that's a good one, non Pastor? Yeah, I think so, no?
The question is valuable in terms
Yes,
of
I'm going to put
the
a
reason
full
for
stop.
it being here.
Yes.
Um, it would affect the naysayers and their reason for the numbers. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
man. I'm going to
worthwhile.
put a full
It's
stop.
a worthwhile,
No,
worthwhile thing.
a full
Um,
stop we go people. Just a full stop. Anytime the squad come out a full stop, we put on the title. We never put it in the description, not at all. There's a full stop and we start the stream and burn down the building. Alright? JD, Simon know everything. Know everything. Ask him. No, I'm not gonna ask Simon nothing, people. I am not connected to Simon. Simon came on the channel, give his take. I am not working with Simon. All right. Simon, I'm not working with you. All right. Yes. So people go and ask Simon if he has any connection to the squad and he will tell you when it's going to be released. And it's two set of squads will be released because you have June 6th and also what June 20th, something like that. Yes,
26
around that,
or
yeah.
something like that.
And you're doing a good job, JD. Why you let people stop it? No. I'm just because I realized that we don't have control of this space anymore. You know, we never made it. You know, so it look like we have to be confined. So I'm gonna put a full stop on my title. You know, just to prove that I am who I am. You know, yeah, man. Company Ball released all the squads June 12th. But Marlon, it's two games, Marlon. So by the end of let me see what date it is today. The 23rd today. By tomorrow. tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday. By Monday, the next squad will release. By Monday, the next squad will release. All right. So when squad drop, you won't react to react on a show. No, we're not even going to do a show. I'm going to talk about Kendrick Lamar and Drake because I told some man that Kendrick will smoke Drake, because we're all of the Drake fans in there. All right, I don't hear them. All right, so JD doesn't want me calling. Accept me paying is accept me paying his internet bill. All right, you know what? Me give that boy. Me give that boy about $2. You know, me give him about €2. The boy, the boy bright and clean. Call Simon, your co-worker. Word is you are a JFF agent. You call real baller. You see if you call real baller, you know your style. But you see me work with JFF, a boy, a real baller. You see JD. No, it's two squad. Uh, yeah, but it was two squad from day one. But it's okay, people, man. I'm not gonna do any reaction to it because maybe I will be busy to react. Yeah. What I'm gonna do on the day when Jamaica squad come out, I'm gonna react to Suriname. I'm gonna go over the Wemaxit channel and react to Suriname. And look up, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna react to Suriname on that day because I should have reacted to Suriname list a long time. But that day when Jamaica squad come out, I'm gonna react to Suriname, and you're gonna see how much people come out and cuss me out and say me I'm a real Jamaican. I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna show you how much of them are gonna cost me out. Just watch. Cause I'm gonna avoid it. Definitely gonna unsubscribe. Jesus God. We're gonna put up the same system demo. Oh, you see some man? JD, I am not no JFF agent. Man give Mr. Speed credit the other day. Mr. Speed are doing thing, people. A bad mind and a bad mind, man. Alright? And we just love pick on people for war with no reason. Alright? The man are doing thing. The man go win beat up Topper with a bag of money, with a bag of liquor boy. I'm give the man him credit. That don't make me a JFF agent. JD, you did a show on the Girlz yet? I had the Girlz conversation in the title. Tomorrow I'm gonna put it in it. All right. We don't need to cuss you. You are Surinamese. Oh my God, thank you. Warren said Jake will make a song like oh him smoke such man and make a song name Kiki. Drake now make no song. Drake make which song? Drake can't even talk to Kendrick. Kendrick a legend in the building. I don't think Rain Scorpion. I don't think they're late. Andrew said Spade bad mind, but Lafine Benz. What are you talking about?
This,
Spade, all right, man. Yeah, I'm not spokesperson for Speed. You find Mr. Speed, pan him page him and tell him that Andrew 55. Don't ramp with me, Don't put me on mix up, Cause if my answer away, uno butler heights are gonna start about me and Speed a friend. All right? Your pastor, the man him love mix up, You say you love mix up.
answer, man. Answer. Your back, Brad. Answer.
Boy, one thing the people really keep up hold me up for the time, And the crowd looks so good. We need to go to the supermarket, me and Gemma. Butler, spend Leon. Oh my God, Warren, jeez, where Jake is of course. Travis, may I tell you, say the man deal with Jake, bad man. But all of the light skin man them are gonna make up story. Just like when them bias to Jamaica, all the light skin man them just bias to Drake, like Jason Ferran, you know. Yeah, I don't know if Jason Ferran light skin, but the way I'm a pick up a Drake, I the only thing we can say, I'm a racist. when 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 me say when me say a man win. When me say Kendrick win, Jason come and talk about my racist. Okay, me talk about music, and the man say me racist. the man really believe in Drake, man. The man really believe in Drake, but boy, I'm telling you, Drake, not even Drake want war with Kendrick anymore. That's all me I tell Uno. light skin man. We just a pick up a Drake for no reason. Listen to the tune them. JD Nigerian look man is the new sensation. Yes man. Drake rhyme with fake. Or the reason why they are picking up for Drake, Jason, that a Jason Ferran, make sure I clear it out, because I want if a Jason have in that chat. Um, Ballad is because he comes to Jamaica and talk few patois. But they never know that Drake don't respect Jamaica patois. Him just talk every other language. Him just go everywhere and talk everybody language. So they never respect Jamaica. A five albums the money want to make 5 billion off it. I colonize the money I come to colonize Jamaica. In the know. And JD, no, you are yes, the man him this man the one Jason Ferran. Jason Ferran. I colonize the man who want colonize Jamaica. That me make you know. But you out there talk about I want you, Jason or JD, you're racist. I colonize the man who want colonize Jamaica. Come take on the whole of reggae. When you take a stack of whole of reggae, they in a Drake backyard. Yeah man. So Pastor, give a final take. We go chop it up and run out cause pick up the pit here.
Well, just
Kendrick
to
won't
say,
Kendrick won't succeed. Why would he succeed? The man no need for something no seed. Jesus God. This dude oh my God. But when just go now when they oh my eye all of a sudden now him dad's lose. Yes, I'm not gonna further the conversation. I'm gonna wait until we see him reach the chat. Then me tackle him in the next stream. You know, because maybe I'm busy now. Yeah, go ahead, Pastor. Sorry about that, big boss. I think
the
this is a vibe stream.
a good stream again.
Yeah, man, peer war boat in a stream, man. Yeah, Mr. Dre, the boy name, Andrew, Andrew, problem, you know.
I am going to pray for all of you in the chat on this last section of the stream. You need divine intervention. Your communications are all in need of fasting and prayer. All of you taking part in this conversation, JD and those in the chat. You
It
know,
is always
conversation
Andrew
need
55. Andrew
need
55. Something
baptism with
is
holy
Andrew
water.
55. Move from America and go back to Jamaica, my youth. You lose your roots, you know. Andrew 55, you lose your roots. JD, let's make a deal. I will give you some player interviews, pitch report, and one-on-one interview with Lembe. I get 5 grandstand ticket from you. Oh, big boss. Demo, you know, say, me don't know if you know, say, me a superstar, you know. Me actually can get everybody, you know, me can just interview people if I truly desire. Demo, I don't know if you realize that, you know. Not just from Jamaica, from anywhere. I think you don't put respect on my name, BBLGZ. No, man, man, you call Demo BBLGZ. Jesus Christ. Jason, we have a run. Jason, um, oh, you tell me, you remember, people remember that you told me that I'm racist because I was talking about the Kendrick and the great Canadian Drake clash, but the way Kendrick beat the colonizer, I was just telling him that you might be just light skinned or something because that's the only way you would have picked up for him, or because he spoke an ounce of patois. That's why you liked him more than Kendrick. But I'm just saying that he was coming to colonize Jamaica. Demo seems like the scamming is real. Oh no, man, Demo, Demo doing the thing. Um, man,
He's talking about the Airbnb that he paid the 200 for. That is in response to that. Because they were asking Dima for the Airbnb link. So Dima response was that They say he got scammed.
Where are your Suriname interviews from when you went? No, I never did any interview, because I left a little bit earlier. Because I had to drive very far, But I had the entire video. I still have the video on my camera, still on my camera. No, I put it on the computer. Just need to cut it up. But I can still do the interviews. No, I have no problem. Take over. Well, all I'm saying, Jason, we got what we were asking for, the big bad Drake not working right. Your pastor, do you think me I go try park up over next time? Excuses. No, Demo, all right, Demo. What I'm gonna, you want me get an interview from a Suriname player on my platform? Me go find them and get them to come and interview. You want that, Demo, to please yourself and show you so me can get it? I don't know. Maybe true you never see me actually talk to a Jamaican baller. Only things that me can't. But why? Why? I don't need Jamaican ballers to get views. I am still one of the biggest vlogger, if not the biggest Jamaican vlogger, even when you say me not Jamaican. You understand me? So you think say if people want exposure, they're not gonna find me? Yes, people will find me, sir. I wonder if only so. No, I don't think that. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, JD, seems like Demo is your worst nightmare. I'm telling you, 5 years, me and this man a fight on YouTube. All right, 5 years, and not just Jamaica content. Me and him a fight from actual Liverpool, Man City war, Trent Alexander-Arnold, and more than 5 years. Around 6 years, me and him a fight about Trent Alexander-Arnold. I've never seen a man where the man. No, I can't say man. I love the man. Uh, it will not. That will not turn out well, Pastor. Let me not speak. Let me done. Demo have a nice respect for Trent Alexander-Arnold. Not going to say the man love no man. Yes, that is not right. All right. All right. Jesus God.
Oh my God. I made the statement that one of the reasons for the non-disclosure of the at least the provisional list is the flashback on the the clapback on who will be present as against who will be absent. The reality of that is, JD, Jamaica is a evolving. The Jamaica senior male team is an evolving door, or revolving door, an evolving team, and so this thing where you are guarding the surprises, so to speak, that are in the squad. I believe for people who are informed as it relates to the football happening, that is a non-entity for them. For a regular person who might just be checking into view whether or not the player that they think should be there is there, that might be a
JD, are
thing.
you saying Shaquille Stain to the Suriname baller to win at Cavalier? No, 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 man. And Mr. Speed get to them. Me not have no conversation with Mr. Speed. Me not have no business people. Me stop put me on the business, all right? But I say I know people and I could have gotten the interviews, but I don't believe that I am good at interviews. Obviously, people like it when I do it, but I don't think I'm good at it. I just think I like when time me just watch my football, write down my stuff, and do my thing. You know, and it looks like even me going to some of the stadiums sometimes it can be a challenge for me as well too. So I think I will just stay to like the start football and be an analyst more than anything else. So it's just what me like. I have no problem with what others like. You get me? Yeah. um JD, will we I don't know. Andrew 55, ask yourself there. Let Pastor finish for once. Your pastor was talking. All right, guys, go and subscribe to Ballad TV. We need to build up his subscriber count because he's planning to fight one of these days. Sorry, no, sometimes I'm not hearing Pastor. He's talking too loud. Sometimes he's talking too loud, so I'm not hearing him. And Demo, this is how lie you are in a Demo. Pastor interrupt me every single stream. Me have to beg Pastor to stop interrupt me. So you coming with that take is not accurate, Demo. So if I did it once, which is today, I'm very sorry, big boss. Bro, you did well with Speed and others. That's because me and Speed are virgin. Most of the guys that want me to do interview with is my virgin them, you know? Yes, so yeah. So that's why if I'm not good at something, I just tell you, I'm not gonna pretend. I'm not the egotistic Jamaican type of person where we just tell them I'm good at everything. No, no. If I think I'm not good enough, I can still work hard to be better. Yes, that is true. But
Uh,
I don't like it. I don't like it, you know. But I will do it
Here's
again
me
next time.
interrupting. Here's me interrupting you to say the flip on that. You feel inadequate in doing the interviews, but persons who watch interviews that you have done think better of you than you would do of yourself doing interviews, and
Yeah,
that's
I
just
know, but I don't like it.
that's what is
So
happening.
if I don't enjoy it, I will have to hire somebody, hire the pastor. Pastor, Pastor and Mr. Speed can't do an interview. That interview will not be aired. All right, because
No, we can.
it
We
caused so much row.
of course, me and Mr. Speed can do a good interview. I can interview
So
Mr.
JD
Speed.
is no an undercover agent. I am not an under. Oh my God! You know when I try to frame me the pastor. Finish all the stream. I'm gonna go for the split. And come back
Yeah.
here, man. Yeah, I can't bother. Man, say me an undercover agent no, because I said I could have got the interview. So you see normal people on YouTube get interview, man. If you approach people properly, you will get interviews. And if you never talk to the Jamaican players, them love in them feelings, especially the local band players. Them. So you have to talk a bag of good to them, for the a good about them for them you ever do an interview with you. Yeah. So that will never happen, and I don't really care because I never wanted none in the first place. Yeah. Me so far, big boss.
Yeah. So as I was saying, that may translate the whole matter of securing the team, keeping it tight, is to facilitate the entry of players being added to the list. So for me, I have a challenge with that still, but the fact that I realize why they do it, I leave it as it is. It is not a good reason, I believe, on an international case to guard the squad, but it is reason sufficient for them to make that decision. So I don't overly challenge it. Um, I'm not one of those persons who is going to take up my money and pay for surprises. So it could very well be one of the deterring factors for some persons delay their ticket purchase, because if they don't think the team selected is adequate for the competitions we're entering, they might not want to spend their money. They will see them spending their money as a waste. So these are things that we juxtapose against each other as we make decisions in managerial spaces. They will guard it because they think they want to secure that for a surprise. There are persons who are required to purchase the tickets who are saying, I want to know what I'm buying. In Jamaican parlance, we now buy puss in a bag. Both of those things are true at the same time. Let me say it that way. Every time we make any critical decision, there is an advantage and a disadvantage, and we just have to live with that. That's how life is. Having said that, though, I expect that the 60-man squad should be refreshed, and at least 8 to 10 persons in the 60-man squad should be replaced for these windows. Let me say that for both qualifications and Copa. The next thing, I don't, I know the whole issue of who we have doing promotions and advertisement does impact different demographics. So whoever had anything to do with the Shenseea parading the kit, kudos to you. That's a different another demographic that is impacted. So that's a good promotion thing. Good promotion thing for the program. It could have been improved had we have one of the team members as support cast or as a partner in the whole promotion of the kit in that same promotion. So those are good things going ahead. I want to say that while all the decisions taken are not, I don't favor all of the decisions taken. I understand why those decisions have been taken. And I want to say Mr. Speed did make a statement that JFF will be better going forward. And I want to say they are fulfilling that. I can see where I can categorically say, even if persons are going to say just incrementally, that's not a issue for me. Incrementally is still that they are doing better. And in my mind, they are doing significantly better than they did after the elections and this new regime, call it new to go on. The Yes, welcome to Chico from North California. And Ballage TV, you can only make that statement if she is yours. No, it is only a problem if she's yours. And if ah the when I first heard Ballage TV advertised, my title was one of those that they was suggested would be a part of the Ballage TV with Cranky and all of the so-called ball. I trim my hair so yeah, to get my ball. Adidas, yes, but you see, it's about contracts, and how contracts are worded. Um, Adidas have a deal with the JFF. Yes, yes, Gemma. And so I don't know how that contract is worded, so I can't speak to that as it relates to that. Certainly, they have their contract with the national team allows them to put members of the national team in their promotions. I would believe that. So I won't go in any more conversation as it relates to that because yeah, don't have the details of the contract that they have. But other than that,
Jesus. Oh, what kind of okay, people? Um, I'm running to the supermarket now, Pastor. So,
yes,
people eat like, but we have not hit 100 likes. We still need enough time. Decent. So thanks for the likes you guys put on the video. Um, tomorrow, I'm not sure. Tomorrow is what, Friday?
yes,
Tomorrow Friday. All right, I will see if I can come on tomorrow. I'm not sure, because tomorrow Friday. I'm not sure, but let's see. Let me see how it goes. All right. So respect, Sir Pastor. JD, tell Mr. Speed to adopt the advertising method used by the dance promotion. Put tickets where people are such as KFC, party shop, etc. Give them an incentive. Okay, okay. Well, put it under the video now because maybe you might watch your own video. Me no, people, me no work with Mr. Speed. All right, me no want to become the agent. All right. Me can't. Me not become the JFF security. Nah, even not signing me for the security team. It's not happening. All right. It not happen when you not try put me in the box. It not happen. Big up yourself, MP9 W94. Yeah, man. Big up everyone, guys. Um, no front seat for the princess. No, man. She's not
um,
as tall. She. They have a
There's
height limit and
somebody came into the
but
chat from North California. JD, you
yeah.
might want to highlight that. Yeah, while you were
Okay,
away.
bless up everyone that came in. You said he was your virgin. No, speed. Besides, just respect the man. That the man the learn and improve himself. And do the right thing. Uh, you know what? Whatever. They said them said me a part of the security guard team now for the JFF. That is a lie. All right, all right. Um, Yeah, man. So me and Aaron got a supermarket now. I'm gonna go to one of the supermarket. But she
If
like one upstairs, but she said that she's not gonna go there for today. She's gonna do that next time. So she plan out which one of the supermarket she want to go in. So I'm gonna go to the next one. Yeah. So yeah, man. What? All right. So big up and take care. All right, people.
yes,
Stay safe. Take care.